Sum up your feelings at that game.
Disappointed. We're out the cup. It's frustrating, disappointed. But it's a cup tie. You have 4 great chances in the first half. You don't take them. And we spoke about when we are being aggressive in possession. You've got to watch that counter because that's a big for any team you come up against. And that's what leads to the first goal. And then the second goal, we kill ourselves again, which effectively takes the tie away from us. But really frustrated because of the way we started the game. We had good chances and you've got to take them. If you don't take them, you leave yourself vulnerable to a Falkirk doing. That's exactly what happened today.
What else in your mind did your team not do that you'd instructed them to do?
I don't think there was too much. They worked hard. They pressed them. Falkirk are a really good footballing team. I thought in the first half they very rarely broke us getting through the pitch. They went direct, and if it was a second ball they got onto it. So that side of the game was decent. We then have the moments that you've got to take. We didn't do it, and then you leave yourself open, as I said. When then they break, we have not set up behind the ball well enough, which leads to the chance, and you're then not asking them to break you down to score. You're giving them an opportunity, and that's what happened with the both goals.
Did you sense the unrest from the fans? They clearly weren't happy at some of your substitutions because obviously they want to see them getting back into the game. The Andanda coming off certainly caused a fair bit of consternation up there.
Fans are going to be disappointed, winning a cup tie and a cup tie that your favourites to go through in. So they're going to be. I didn't think as the game went on we then started making wrong decisions, too many balls into the goalie's hands, giving up too many fouls, which then kills the momentum and ultimately that second goal.
You've obviously made a lot of changes after last week, and it's not going well today. Does it give you a bit of a headache going into such a big week?
Not just gives it, probably clears it up that we can't rotate as much. Right. We've given everybody a chance in the squad to make a mark on the team and say, right, I'm playing every week. Yeah. The last 2 performances haven't given us that, so it probably clears that aspect up, that we need to make sure we just have an 11 out there that now gets through the games. There's a tight schedule that we're going to get into, and we'll just need to put on a team on the pitch that we think's going to win us a game.
Is that case? I mean, obviously the 8 changes today. Is there a regret those changes, or is that team should be good enough to cope with today?
The game's done in fine margins. I mean, 4 really good chances that the players on the pitch created. The first half was mainly a solid performance. Any chance it came was literally a counter attack from them. That in that part I've talked about where we're set up probably wasn't right. But other than that, we were good. The thing at half time that was missing was the ball in the back of the net. When, like I said, we had 4 really good chances.
And then after you got a goal down, I'm sure you're expecting far more of a reaction.
That's where I'm talking about the ball goes in the goalie's hands too many times. We give up fouls, but that, as players, you've got to recognise that there's not much you can do for the side of the pitch. You've got to let that momentum build and the pressure build on them. Get them to the point they're hanging on to a 1-0 win, but then we give up a cheap second goal, which ultimately gives you no chance.
Do you know what happened with the second goal?
I think we're still setting our players up. We shouldn't have taken it. Because some players were still getting into position, and we make the wrong choice.
I know it doesn't mean much to the result. 2 absolutely outstanding saves for Craig Gordon. It's showing he's still a guy you can.
Yes, he had 2 great saves. Obviously in the game, the moments, but like I've said before, the game, the 2 goalies have been pushing each other, and we're 2 high quality goalies, so we're fortunate to have the both of them.